path forward for the Kuki community in Manipur, navigating historical and political challenges. The Kuki community in Manipur has faced a complex history of ethnic tensions and displacement, with the recent violence of May 2023 exacerbating an already volatile situation. Historically, the Kuki people have struggled with the dominance of the Métis majority, leading to demands for greater autonomy and self-preservation. This article explores both the historical land records of the Kuki people and the potential pathways for the community's future in light of current tensions and the imposition of president's rule. Historical context: the land of the Kukis. The Kuki community's connection to the land of Manipur is deeply rooted in history, with land records stretching back to the early 20th century. The area historically covered by the Kuki people is vast, spanning across several districts in the state of Manipur, such as 1. Kangpokpi District, Cedar Hills Autonomous District; 2. Senapati District, Senapati Autonomous District; 3. Ukhrul District, divided into Ukhrul and Kamjong, both autonomous districts; 4. Tangnupal District, divided into Tangnupal and Chandel districts; 5. Churachandpur District, now Churachandpur and Furzal districts; 6. Tamenglong District, divided into Tamenglong and Noni districts. Many of these districts were once predominantly Kuki territories, but due to military action, political turmoil, and ethnic conflict, the Kuki people were forcibly displaced from their ancestral lands. From the atrocities committed by Naga militants during the 1950s to 1990s, to more recent displacement due to NSCN-IM activities, the Kuki community has faced a continuous erosion of their land holdings and political power. These historical land records, preserved in archives like those in Assam and London, provide crucial evidence of the Kuki community's traditional territories and land rights. Despite the historical significance of these territories, much of the land has been reallocated or taken by other ethnic groups due to political and military pressures. The genesis of conflict and the case for autonomy. The ongoing conflict between the Kuki and Métis communities is rooted in historical, political, and ethnic dynamics. Tensions reached a boiling point in May 2023 with violent clashes following the demand for scheduled tribe (ST) status by the Métis community. This move threatened the special rights of the indigenous tribal groups, including the Kuki, who feared it would further marginalize them. The Kuki community, which has suffered displacement, violence, and marginalization, faces existential threats to its survival. While Métis regions have come under central government control with president's rule, Kuki areas remain vulnerable to encroachment and violence. In light of this, the Kuki community is calling for a separate administrative structure that can ensure their rights, security, and cultural survival. Pathways forward: the Kuki community's future one, pursuing legal and constitutional avenues. Given India's constitutional provisions for indigenous communities, the Kuki people have several potential pathways to secure greater autonomy. Autonomous tribal districts. One promising option is seeking recognition for the Kuki majority areas under the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution, which grants autonomy to tribal districts. While not currently under this framework, the Kuki areas could be integrated into the 6th schedule to provide local control over governance and natural resources. Separate statehood. Another option, though ambitious, is petitioning for the creation of a separate state for the Kuki people. This path would require widespread political negotiation and public support, but could provide the Kuki community with the autonomy necessary to control its political, economic, and cultural destiny. Seeking constitutional protection. The Kuki community could appeal to the central government under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, which guarantees the right to life and liberty. Given the ongoing violence and insecurity, the Kuki people have a legitimate claim for enhanced protection under the law. 2. Engaging with the central government and political leaders. To move forward, the Kuki community must engage in diplomatic efforts with both state and national political leaders. These negotiations should center on peaceful resolutions to the conflict, ensuring that the interests of all communities, Métis, Kuki, and other indigenous groups, are addressed. Dialogue and negotiation. Through dialogues with political leaders, the Kuki community can make its case for greater autonomy or the establishment of a separate administrative unit. In these discussions, it is crucial to emphasize the community's commitment to peace and unity while highlighting their need for protection. Independent Commission for Manipur. An independent commission could be established to investigate the causes of the conflict and propose equitable solutions. Such a commission would be instrumental in recommending measures that address the legitimate concerns of both the Métis and Kuki communities. Third, building alliances and international advocacy. The Kuki community must also work to build alliances with other ethnic communities that share similar struggles, such as the Naga tribes. These alliances will provide a united front in advocating for solutions that benefit all marginalized groups in Manipur. Additionally, engaging with civil society organizations, CSOs, and NGOs can amplify the Kuki community's voice, both domestically and internationally, ensuring that their demands are heard on a global stage. Fourth, peaceful protest and public mobilization. As citizens of India, the Kuki people have the right to engage in peaceful protests to draw attention to their plight. Through rallies, hunger strikes, and other forms of public mobilization, the Kuki community can highlight their demands for security and justice. These nonviolent methods will provide a platform for their grievances to be heard while ensuring the preservation of the community's dignity and unity. Conclusion: the path ahead for the Kuki-Zo community. The Kuki-Zo community's path forward is fraught with challenges, but not without hope. By pursuing peaceful and democratic means, the community can advocate for a future that ensures their survival and cultural preservation. Whether through legal petitions for autonomy, engagement with the central government, or peaceful protests, the Kuki people have several avenues to secure their rights. Ultimately, the Kuki community must remain committed to peaceful dialogue, legal action, and building strategic alliances. In doing so, they can work towards a future where their rights are respected, their lands are protected, and their cultural identity is preserved for generations to come. Disclaimer: the videos and content featured in this article are for informational and educational purposes only. All views expressed in the videos and associated materials are those of the creators and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Zalengam Media. Zalengam Media is not responsible for the accuracy, reliability, or legality of any content used in this article. For more insightful articles, videos, and updates on the Kuki community and related topics, please subscribe to Zalengam Media or to stay informed and engaged.